Hello and welcome to Emmanuel C Team Volleyball here in Eau Claire, Wisconsin. It is Emmanuel Lutheran versus Eleva-Strum. I am Ben Nauman here tonight with my co-commentator James Shazer and our cameraman Brent Rutz over there in the orange. You can't see him at the moment.
There we go.
Hey, how's it going?
Yeah, Ben didn't get the memo about the shirt thing, and neither did Brent,
but
yeah.
Here we are for another day of volleyball. C-Team, JV, and Varsity will all be playing for the first time at the same time this year. And we will start soon. I will be your play-by-play commentator, and James will be the color commentator.
Because I'm colorful.
He's a very colorful person.
Yep, and Brent's our cameraman. This is his first time in the broadcast club, so
yep.
Let's give him a
Brent Rutz is our newbie.
Yep.
So. And Rachel Anderson will serve. Ooh, little miscommunication there, and score by the Eleva-Strum Cardinals?
Yeah, they're the Cardinals.
Cardinals. Rachel Anderson serves again. Maggie Froelich didn't quite get underneath it there and bumped it out of bounds.
Also, remember of our text to booth number. Just if you.
James's number is up there on the screen if you want to text in, talk to us, comment. Tell us how bad we're doing, you know, something like that.
You could be a co-commentator.
Yeah, we might say what your text is, depending on what's in the text.
Yeah.
We don't say bad things, so don't
all
text
good
us.
things, all good things.
Yes, all good things, all we do. Usually. Maggie Froelich will serve the overhand. Looks like that was pretty far, and number 14, Annika Oyem, didn't quite get underneath it. She'll serve again. Hits it straight to the zone of Rachel Anderson, and she didn't get there in time. So, 4-2 Emmanuel.
Let's hope we can keep the streak going.
Annika Oyem bumps it to no one in particular, and no one was there to get it.
Because she bumped it to no one in particular.
Exactly. Maggie Froelich serves again, and this time right into the net. Point Cardinals.
Interesting game so far.
Yes, very interesting.
It's mostly been about serves. If you can land that serve, then.
Lisa Wojcik serves. Emily Zimmerman sets it to Kendra Nauman, who bumps it over. And Jocelyn Topper hit it over to Emmanuel's side. Rose Sharonbeck bumps it over, and ooh, nice. Well done by Emmanuel. Jocelyn Topper couldn't quite get it over the net there. Rose Sharonbeck serves. Rachel Anderson bumps it and got away from him.
That was a good serve because they were playing deep for that one.
They were. Hit it right in between the two lines. Sharonbeck serves again.
Autumn Branch just came in for Wojcik.
Yeah, sorry. And Rachel Anderson tries to bump it over, but looks like the Cardinals are having trouble with their bumps this game.
Said it before and I'll say it again. Communication.
Yep. Key. Communication is key. Allison Olsen bumps it over, and Jenna Milky. Sorry, I forgot the names of our own team. Jenna Milky hit it over to their side, no one got it. Sharonbeck serve. Olsen sets it, and Topper hits it over. Emily Zimmerman hits it over to the other side. And it hit the ceiling there, and they couldn't recover it.
Ceiling definitely is going to be a factor in this game.
Yeah.
Manual is pretty well known for our low ceiling.
Yeah. Olsen could not bump it to her teammates.
Just need to get under it a bit more.
Yep.
Send it over the other way.
Timeout Cardinals. Well, what a way to start off.
Lots of serves.
Lots of serves. Nope. No very long volleys yet.
Nope.
But hopefully we'll see more of those throughout the course of the game.
So, text the booth. Remember that.
Text the booth. We get lonely up here even though there's 3 of us.
And we kind of need filler space.
It's like cabin fever, guys. The only way we can cure it is communication with the outside world.
We can't find any people around here at all. And then we go to the crowd cam and boom, there are fans.
Yeah.
But they're so far away.
If you did see our last game that we commented, the last home C team game, there was a large amount of fans here for it. Since it was the very first home game.
But I have a feeling that most of the fans are eating supper right now.
They probably are. Hopefully they'll be here for the second set.
Yeah.
Schoenbeck serves. And that's out.
She had a good run of serves going, but sadly it was all for naught.
Not really. They kind of got a lot of points off.
I don't know. I guess he used all for naught incorrectly. No.
Olsen, serves it over, hits the net, and Zimmerman couldn't compute for that quickly enough. Olsen will serve again. Waiting for the ref to clear something. Not sure what that was about. The overhand and communication.
Kendra looked like she was about to get it, but then she stopped. Then Emily looked like she was about to get it, and then she stopped because they both thought Jenna was going to get it. Who thought they were going to get it?
Jenna couldn't get there in time, fortunately.
Communication is key.
Zimmerman bumps it, and Nauman will bump it over. Olsen to Maya McSorley and
net on Emmanuel.
I didn't see who got caught in the net there.
I was paying more attention to the ball.
Yeah, I was looking up names.
It was an Emmanuel player. We got that.
Nauman bumps it. Schoenbeck will set it to Zimmerman, who spikes it over. And number 16 needs to... Looks like she was trying to use her arms there to bump the ball. Got to use your legs.
What?
You go...
Oh, yeah,
bump with your legs. You don't move your arms when you try to bump the ball. You're supposed to be squatting, kind of, and then unsquat as you bump the ball.
Yeah, Ben and I would know. We're both varsity volleyball players.
Yes, obviously, because we're males.
And
okay, that came out wrong. I'm sorry, because we're not gonna. Yeah.
Hannah Fox in for Jenna and didn't see the other one.
Looks like Katie Lillo came in for Jackie Schoenbeck.
Oh yep, got it now.
Kim Nauman bumps it, and then she hits it over.
That was left-handed. I am impressed.
Nice. That's my cousin right there. Yep.
Just got a text from the Lisacs saying they're watching. Hi, Lisacs.
Hello. We do have friends.
Yeah, they're called my aunt and uncle.
Yeah. And Justin Topper hit that right into the net. Point Emmanuel. 14-7. Emmanuel leading. And Catherine Rhyme tried to serve it overhand and messed up a bit. Misserved. Taylor Weir to serve. And Rose Sharonbeck sets it to Kendra Nauman, who again hits it over. Right.
That was great placement. No one was there.
Rose Sharonbeck and Kendra Nauman making quite the tag team right there.
And for C Team, there's no proclaimed captain, but if there was, it would be Emily Zimmerman, who is subbing in right now.
For Katie Lillo.
See how I worked that in there? Yeah.
I do see that. That was nice. That was a nice job. And Kendra Nauman served it into the net. Jocelyn Topper will serve. Freshman. With an overhand. Hannah Fox bumps it to Emily Zimmerman. And she bumps it back over. Rachel Anderson sets it over, and Rose Sharonbeck looks like she bumped it backwards right there.
Another thing to comment on about Eleva is they only have one sophomore, and the rest are all freshmen. Manuel has 5 sophomores on the team.
Ooh, Maggie Froelich trying to get a good angle at it. Didn't get there. And Jocelyn Topper will serve for the 3rd time, I believe. Kendra Nauman with the bump. And Froelich spikes it over. And point to Manuel.
That would have been a nice spike, but sadly it hit the net as it was going up, so it got a bit more leverage for them to hit it. Leverage, that's not the right word.
Emily Zimmerman will
Or
serve.
loft. That was a miss bump, but probably hit off the wrong arm.
One thing I am noticing is that Eleva-Strum definitely needs to get their bumps down. Seems like can't get a handle on it. Sharonbeck. Rose Sharonbeck tried to hit it over, and
she got the side of her hand instead of the full hand.
Yep.
Which, that is a hard thing to do by itself, just hit a volleyball with your hand.
It is.
Gotta get perfect.
Or else it doesn't work.
Yep.
Froelich bumps it over. Olsen sets it to Wojcik, who hits it over. And that's a double bump. Double hit. Yeah. Maya McSorley will serve for the Cardinals.
Cardinals seem to be coming back a bit now.
Yeah, Manuel had a 7-point lead a little while ago. Sharonbeck didn't get under that correctly and hit it out. Backwards. McSorley will serve again. It's the overhand. Hits it to Catherine Rhyme. And Froelich spikes it over. And Cardinals respond. Rizzo Bates bumps it over. Emily Zimmerman sets to Sharonbeck, hits it back over. Again to Bates. Olsen sets it over. And Fox sets it over, hits it over.
This is a great volley we're having.
This is a very good volley. Zimmerman sets it to Froelich.
That looked on the line.
That looks.
Oh.
But they are calling it point Cardinals.
It was close, very close.
It was right there.
Another thing with that, Maggie's first spike, again it hit the net and got more loft on it so they could hit it.
Yeah. Froelich bumps it over. Olsen to Anderson. Sharonbeck hits it over.
Ceiling there.
Yep. Hannah Fox tried to hit it over, but didn't quite get her hand.
That's timeout Emmanuel.
Looked like it slipped off the top of her fingers there.
That was the best volley we've had so far.
That was a very good volley. Hopefully we'll see more of that from both sides.
See how our crowd's doing now. Getting a bit more people
Couple more.
coming back from supper.
Yep.
So, remember, booth phone number, text it with comments, concerns, questions. Just,
Anything you want to talk about, we're here for you.
yep.
We can be your therapists if
If
you
you
need
want to
us
talk about the Packers game, no. No.
Yeah, no.
Bad memories.
Yeah. We're still in grieving. So,
Yeah, volleyball. Okay.
Nauman bumps it, and Frolic bumps it over.
That was a nice save.
Yeah, barely saved that one. And Anderson can't quite get underneath it. Rachel Anderson is the only sophomore on the C team for Eleva-Strum.
That's Jenna in for Hannah Fox and Catherine Ryman for Jackie Schoenbeck.
Jenna Milkey will serve underhand, which we don't see very often. And
It works.
yep, Annika Oyam hit it out. Milkey serves again. Again underhand. Rizzo Bates tried to get underneath it, but hit it too high on her arms, and it bounced into her face and on the floor. Again to Bates. Rose Sharonbeck keeps on tipping it over.
That was a lift.
That was a lift, yeah.
Oh no, they're calling it net.
Or a net.
Either or.
Manuel needs 5 more points to claim this game. Cardinals need
Claim this set.
Claim this set. Cardinals need 8.
Volleyball lingo.
Yeah. Nauman and Zimmerman tried to set it over. Looks like didn't quite get enough height on it. Anderson serves again. And Frolic bumps it. And then she hits it over. Anderson will set it over. Zimmerman sets it. And Jackie Schoenbeck. Point to Manuel, I'm sorry. I get lost in the names.
Yep. And at the end of the set, we will list the manual players and their numbers. We may have forgotten to.
Sorry.
Oops.
We'll do that, don't you worry, guys.
We'll also list, the Eleva-Strum players and their
Eleva-Strum
numbers,
players.
because we missed that too.
Yep. A little bit. It's okay.
It's okay. It's our bad. Oh, really, it's Ben's bad.
We
not my bad.
apologize. And
That's
Maggie
you.
Frolic served it out of bounds. Point Eleva.
Make sure to tune into the JV game after this game, and then tune into the
Yeah.
pep band after the JV game,
And
and then into the varsity game after pep bands. Yeah, that's a combo right there. Order some pizza, get some popcorn, watch volleyball.
should be fun. Frolic and Jackie Schoenbeck and Nauman there had a bit of a miscommunication on who was going to hit the ball. Wojcik serves. Zimmerman sets it to Jackie, who hits it over. Olsen bumps it over the net. And Frolic tried to bump it over, I think, but went too far to the right. Rose Sharonbeck bumps it to Kendra Nauman, who hits it over. Olsen will set it over. Frolic hits it, and out of bounds. And Eleva-Strum has tied it up with Emmanuel in the first set. 3 points, 2 game.
Definitely come from a comeback, because they have been down this whole game, and now they were down, what was it, 5.
7, actually.
7. They were down 7, and now they've come back to tie the game at 22-22.
You might see the JV and or varsity on the bench over there by the Eleva-Strum Cardinals, waiting for their games after these. After this one?
After this one.
Yeah. And then it's the end of the timeout. Manuel trying to come back.
Not come back.
Trying to get it together and win the set. Thank you. Wojcik serves. Jackie Scherenbeck bumps it. And Emily Nauman hits it over.
Left-handed again.
And Nauman bumps it. Zimmerman bumps it over.
Oh! Oh,
right
that was... Oh.
And they can't save it. That was very close.
That was an amazing dig by Anderson there.
Very good.
That was best dig we've seen so far. And the only one, but still really good.
Autumn Botch in for Lisa Wojcik. Rose Scherenbeck serves. Olsen sets it over. And Rose will tip it over.
Nice.
And that's in. Game point. Set point.
That was Rose just did one of those. Am I gonna set it to another player? Am I gonna spike it? But she set
Well,
it.
it would have been the third hit. Olsen,
Oh.
and that will be the end of the set. Manuel 25, Eleva-Strum 22.
And now we'll list off the players.
Now we'll list off the players. Starting off for Manuel, number 1, Emily Zimmerman. Number 2, Jackie Scherenbeck. Number 4, Catherine Mayhew. 5, Renee Knutson. 6, Katie Lillo. 9, Jenna Milkey. 10, Hannah Fox. 11, Kendra Nauman. 12, Katie Schmidt. 13, Rose Scherenbeck. 14, Maggie Froelich. And 15, Catherine Rhyme. And for the Eleva-Strum Cardinals, we have number 7, Elisa Wojcik. Number 8, Rachel Anderson. 10, Allison Olsen. 11, Taylor Weir. 12, Rosario Mora Bates. 13, Maya McSorley. 14, Annika Oyem. 15, Jocelyn Topper. And 16, Autumn Botch. And those are all the players we have here tonight. Well, that's not true. Those are all the players we have in this game.
From the sounds, I feel like there's going to be more people. Oh, yeah.
Yes. The crowds have returned from supper.
Yep.
And they have come in the masses.
A lot of them. That was just Gunny, the head of the broadcast club, asking if we're all good.
Is he good?
What?
Is he our leader?
Sam, Gunny, and Sam.
Okay.
But yeah.
Didn't know that.
Ben and I are the leaders of C Team for broadcasting.
C-team managers for broadcasting, so you might be hearing our voices a lot.
And then Sam Buck and Gunny Sippert are heads for JV volleyball, so you'll be hearing them a lot for JV. And Sam Lisak and Jonah Albrecht, who have been here the longest, they get varsity. So you'll probably be hearing them a lot too. But
We will also rotate games.
yeah, like sometimes you'll hear us for JV, and hopefully you'll never hear us for varsity.
Well, we also have an overwhelming amount of freshmen this year.
A lot.
A lot of freshmen and new sophomores.
And
a couple new juniors here who want to have their swing.
So maybe you'll be seeing a couple mix, like me with a new guy, or Ben with a new guy, or two new guys, and
maybe just two
someone
new
as a
guys.
camera guy, or all three new guys. And
Just use the old swimmer drown technique. Just throw them in the deep end.
and they either swim,
Or
drown, or kind of just float there.
Yep, pretty much. We're kind of floating at the moment. It's not too exciting right now.
We're in a cocoon, and soon we'll sprout into a beautiful butterfly.
That was completely out of the blue, but okay.
I'm just thinking of analogies left and right.
Manuel and Eleva-Strum have switched sides. Oh, also, we had our first flag football games last Friday. Results were the Packers beat the Bears and the Vikings beat the Lions?
The Vikings demolished the
Destroyed the Lions.
They got
by a lot.
like 15 sacks.
Yeah. And to start it off, Maggie Froelich hits it out of bounds. It happens sometimes.
Yep.
Now, their sophomore, Rachel Anderson, will serve. With the overhand. Straight to Jackie Scherenbeck. And she tries to hit it over and into the net.
Jackie needs to get more power on her head. She had that one set that fell short. Now she's got this one. Definitely needs to get more power.
Anderson serves again. Again to Jackie Scherenbeck. Rose Scherenbeck hits it over. Olsen sets it to Wojcik, who tries to bump it over and not enough power. Katie Mayhew comes in for Maggie Froelich. Rose hits it over. And Weir bumps it over, and Zimmerman couldn't get under that. Wojcik will serve. And another substitution for the Cardinals. Jocelyn Topper in for Annika Oyem. Wojcik serves. Not enough power on that one. Went underneath the net. Couple substitutions.
A lot of substitutions going on.
Catherine Ryman for Jackie Scherenbeck, Maggie Froelich in for Katie Mayhew, Hannah Fox in for Renee Knudsen, and Katie Schmidt in for Emily Zimmerman. And also Autumn Botch in for Lisa Wojcik. And Catherine Rhyme will serve. Needs to get a little more height on that one. That went straight into the net. And it's 2-4 Cardinals. Olsen will serve. An overhand. Again, not enough power.
Or height.
Or height. Emily Zimmerman comes in for Katie Schmidt. Kendra Nauman will serve.
And too much power.
A lot of power. Was that an illegal formation?
Yes.
Yes, it was. Point to Manuel. Saved them there. A little too much power and too much height from Kendra Nauman. But she got saved by the formation. She serves again. Weir will hit it over. And she didn't get it over.
We have a request from my mom to be louder.
Louder, okay.
Oh, what was that?
Communication.
I think Olsen and Weir hit it at the same time, and then
didn't know what to do.
Olsen tried to get it again, and then Weir kind of just grabbed it.
Yeah. Olsen couldn't get under the last one, and it'll be another point for Manuel. It is now 7-4 Lancers. Kendra Nauman will serve again. Anderson bumps it, and Weir sets it over.
Nice save by Maggie.
Yep. McSorley bumped it over there, sorry. I'm having trouble getting the names down right away. Nauman will serve again. Olsen bumps it, and didn't quite get her over the net. McSorley looked like she thought it was going to get it. She thought it was going to go over.
McSorley and I both thought it was going to get over.
So did I. Must have had a downward curve. Spiral.
Yeah. Keep texting the broadcast booth, because
Yep.
the only people we've had here from are my aunt and uncle, the Lee Sacks, my mom and my dad. So, someone who's not related to me, or who are, I don't know, I don't really care.
Yep. If you are related to James, you're still allowed to text him.
Yep. But if you're not related to me, text in. And if you're related to me, text in. Just text in.
Or if you're related to me. Or Brent, even.
Or if you're from the other team and have no idea about this whole relationship.
Yeah, if you're from the other team, go ahead and text in, and go ahead, ask questions,
tell us where
give
you're,
recommendations.
tell us where you're from, because we got someone last year from Florida listening in from the other team.
Yeah. Nauman tried to serve it there, and it hit Maggie Froelich in the back. Weir from the Cardinals will serve. Not enough power. They had the height on it, but not enough power. First round, it seemed to be communication and bumps, but now they're just having trouble with their serves. Emily Zimmerman is up to serve. Looks like one of the referees is verifying something at the scoreboard booth over there on the other side. Phil Schaller is taking stats.
The Melkies! You're not related to me or Ben.
Hey!
Congratulations, you win, kind of. Yep, thanks for announcing, guys. Appreciate it. Even though we do it for free. And we do it for free. That's our dedication.
Yep. We just love doing it. Point Cardinals. Yep. Well, it's kind of been a cold going around lately. Seems like everybody's been getting it.
Everybody.
Pretty
Except
much
for me.
everyone. I got it for like a couple days. Thank goodness it didn't last very long.
And it's only cold.
Yeah.
And
Is that
something happened.
5 seconds, I think, or something? I'm not sure.
I got it.
They held up 5 fingers. I have no idea. Delay of service.
That's what it's called. By the way, we totally don't have a cheat sheet we're looking at.
Not at all.
We know that from memory. We're just
Yep.
racking our brains.
Couple substitutions for the Cardinals. Annika Oyen in for Jocelyn Topper. Also for the Lancers, Renee Knutson in for Hannah Fox, and Jackie Scherenbeck in for Catherine Rhyme. Looks like they're taking a little while to verify it. And Renee Knutson will be serving. With an underhand serve. Don't see that very often. Wojcik bumps it over. Zimmerman sets it to Jackie Scherenbeck, who didn't quite get her full hand underneath that.
Yeah, looks like it did the side of her hand too.
Yeah. McSorley will serve. And not enough height on that serve. Right into the net. Froelich will serve now. With the overhand. Rizzo Bates there with a nice bump. And Taylor Weir will come in for Bates. Anderson to serve. Jackie Scherenbeck bumps it a little too much.
Oh.
And Nauman and Zimmerman almost saved it there.
Kendra almost got it there, but it got rebounded back by the net.
Anderson serves again to Jackie Scherenbeck. Little miscommunication between Jackie and Knutson. resulting in a point for Eleva-Strum. Anderson serves again, this time out of bounds. Point Emmanuel. And Catherine Mayhew will come in for Maggie Froelich. Rose Sharonbeck to serve. And McSorley bumps it over. Renee bumps it to Mayhew. They both bumped it backwards a bit. Need to bump it forwards.
Melky's asking a good question. Are we broadcasting on YouTube or just Ustream? We would be broadcasting on YouTube, but it is currently down right now, and we don't know how to fix it. So just Ustream for now.
Sorry about that. Jackie bumps it, and Kendra Nauman bumps it back over. Rachel Anderson answers, and Olsen couldn't quite get underneath it there.
Looks like she misread how far the bump would go.
Yeah. More substitutions. Maggie Froelich in for Catherine Mayhew. Hannah Fox in for Renee Knudsen, and Katie Schmidt in for Emily Zimmerman. Also on the Cardinals, Autumn Botch in for Lisa Wojak. And Jackie Sharonbeck will serve.
Ooh.
Almost not enough height on that. I thought it was going to go into the net.
Grazes the net, but that was a really nice serve.
Yeah. An ace. Hits it again to Rachel Anderson. Autumn Botch hits it nowhere in particular. And 3 hits, and they couldn't get it over.
Emmanuel going on a bit of a roll right now.
Yep. Sharonbeck again. Autumn Botch bumps it. Looks like they
both said it.
Olsen and McSorley both tried to set it at the same time.
Communication is key.
Yep. Katie Schmidt there didn't quite judge how far that was going to go and was not far back enough. Far enough back. Sounds better.
I think either was.
Yeah. Allison Olsen will serve.
Catherine Ryman for Jackie Sharonbeck.
Right. Missed that.
That's why I'm here.
Yep. Well, for the color. Rose Sharonbeck sets it over to Jocelyn Topper, who was not able to set it back. And Kendra Nauman will serve again. Botch with a dig, and no one could recover it. Nauman serves again. This time almost into Froelich again. But at that time she was looking, so it's okay. Bates comes in for Weir, and Bates will serve. Hannah Fox bumps it over the net, and Rose Sharonbeck sets it to Emily Zimmerman, sets it over. Sorley set it to, and Catherine Rhyme didn't quite get underneath that.
She thought it would be a bump, but she had to react quick as it went by her shoulder.
Yep. Nauman, the bump, and Sharonbeck. Fox hits it over, and Olsen hits it out of bounds.
That one-armed hit is always a dangerous move because it's very inaccurate. But sometimes you have to do it.
Yep. Zimmerman will serve to Anderson. McSorley bumps it over, straight to Nauman. And Rose Sharonbeck spikes it into the ground.
That's a kill.
As James liked to say a lot last year, watch the kill cam. And Zimmerman did not have enough height or power on that
It was voted by the people who watched that I'm never supposed to say that again during the volleyball game. Ever.
Manuel leading by 6 points. Topper will serve. Looks like an illegal formation by Emmanuel. Point Cardinals.
That's the second illegal formation this game. This
Yeah.
set, even. Yeah.
Yep. Topper serves again. And Hannah Fox could not get to that in time. And it went out of bounds. Topper will serve again. She bumps it to Catherine Rhyme. Bumps it slightly out of bounds. And Eleva-Strum with the comeback, it looks like.
I thought Rose might actually be able to save that, but again, with the one-armed, pretty inaccurate.
Yep. Manual timeout, I believe.
Yep. 4 more points until game. Oh, set.
Yep. And then we'll have a 15-point set, I believe.
Yeah, it's just a courtesy set.
Yeah.
So,
Not a lot going on in Emmanuel right now.
cross country is going to have their first meet Thursday, I think.
Yep.
Soccer had their first game Saturday. I believe we lost.
Lost 1-0. Yep.
And this will be the first time varsity is playing volleyball. So,
Yep. Should be fun to watch.
and that's all that's happening on the campus of
Yeah.
Emmanuel.
Pretty much. It's kind of boring at the moment. Topper serves again to Scherenbeck, and Zimmerman sets it over. Anderson manages to bump it back over to Emmanuel. And Nauman will bump it over. Wojcik tries to hit it over, but looks like it slipped off her fingers there. Couple substitutions. Renee Knudsen in for Hannah Fox, and Jackie Scherenbeck in for Catherine Rhyme. Also for the Cardinals, number 14, Inika Oyam, in for Jocelyn Topper.
There's a thing popping up on here that says we're dropping frame rates. So if we are, sorry, but we can't do anything about that.
Yeah. Sorry, guys. Rose hits it over. Olsen with the dig back there. McSorley bumps it to Anderson, who sets it over. Rose manages to send it to the back row.
The ball came over to Emmanuel 3 times, and all 3 times Rose just spikes it over the net.
Yep. Way to go.
Yay, I can count.
And a little miscommunication there, looks like, on the Eleva-Strum side. Timeout, Eleva-Strum, I believe.
1 more point.
1 more point to the end of the set.
Eleva would have to score 8 points in a row to win.
Yep.
Just remember, in volleyball, you have to win by 2. Just like tennis. I don't know why I brought up tennis.
U.S. Open's going on right now.
Yeah, Federer's out.
Is he?
Yep.
Who eliminated him?
A no name.
A no-name?
Yep.
What about the other guy?
The other good guy's out too.
Oh, he is?
I think both the guys who were thought to play in the championship are out.
Huh. Well, are there any Americans?
I have no clue.
Yeah, sorry, we're not very
Tennis literate.
savvy. Yeah. Knudsen just doesn't get it over. And it's a start for Eleva-Strum if they want to come back.
Yep.
McSorley will have to do pretty good serving right here. Jackie Scherenbeck hits it over. And Rose hits it back over again. Olsen sets it over.
If you can hear that in the background, there is the familiar chant of Uno Mas from the Emmanuel fans.
Yep. Sorley serves again to Jackie Scherenbeck. Maggie Froelich. Zimmerman bumps it over.
Ceiling.
Oh! You gotta watch out for our low ceiling, folks.
It is the 7th player on the court.
Yep. It'll get you.
That kind of stinks that it was match point, though, from the ceiling.
Yeah.
So next will be the courtesy set. If we're right, if we're wrong, that's the last one.
Yep. Well,
there goes the JV Eleva-Strum players to their locker room.
No, those are the varsity players.
Those are the varsity players.
JV should already be.
Oh, look,
ready.
it's JV.
Yeah.
Apparently, according to my mom, it's not boring at Emmanuel, it's just quiet right now.
Yeah.
Very quiet. The boys' dorm got a new soda machine.
Yeah, we did.
We're excited about that.
It's very nice.
Sophomores had a lot of tests today.
Yeah, I can attest
we had
to that.
4 for me.
4 for me as well.
Yeah, it's finally getting into the groove of school and lots of homework.
Yeah. As we've been told before by parents and siblings and friends, sophomore year is the most difficult. And so far, it's feeling a lot worse than last year.
Yeah, we thought we were busy last year.
Yeah, freshman year is a breeze compared to sophomore. But,
Yep. But we're happy.
yeah.
We get a lot of free time since we're in no sports at all. Oh wait, no, Ben's in cross country.
Yeah, well, for the time being,
He has to run.
I may be. Yeah. Well,
You may be going away from that Nauman tradition.
possibly. We shall see. It's in the works.
Breaking news. Ben might quit cross country.
Wow, James, thanks for shouting out to the world.
You already said it. I just said
I
it
did
in
not
the
say it.
more-
I avoided saying it. You just made it more evident.
And here's the serve. Maybe. Soon.
Nope,
No.
they're not ready yet.
Writing down the players' numbers.
Yep. Rachel Anderson will be serving. It looks like they're finally ready for the serve. Straight to Maggie Froelich, almost bumps it over.
That was net.
Yep. that
But it
in
was
the-
still a really nice save by Zimmerman.
Yep. Almost got clotheslined there. Anderson serves again, this time to Jackie Scherenbeck. Zimmerman bumps it over. And Weir will bump it to OEM. He bumps it over. And Froelich spikes it over too hard. We just got our food. Thank you, Tyler. Tyler Kern. He did some
That
camera
serve is out.
a couple of years ago.
Don't worry, we won't eat on air.
Yeah, we're not going to eat on air, but we are missing supper for you guys.
Here's Maggie with the serve. And that's an ace. Boom, that's an ace. Even though that's a JV chair.
Yeah, well,
And a varsity chair. Maggie with another serve. Just a rocket into there. Another ace.
yep. Maggie will serve again. That time to OEM. And McSorley bumps it over. Zimmerman sets it to Jackie Scherenbeck, tips it over. And Weir tries to hit it over, but it's out of bounds.
That looked like a double hit to me before on
McSorley.
but
Apparently not. Anderson, nice effort there. Try and save it. But for not. Froelich serves again, that time out of bounds.
Going on a streak there for a bit.
A lot of power behind her serve. And Wojcik will serve for Eleva-Strum. That is out of bounds. Substitution, Catherine Mayhew in for Maggie Froelich. All the JV players are getting ready.
Oh, there's a sub in there too.
Oh, yes.
That is Autumn Bonch in for Alyssa Wojcik.
Rose Scherenbeck will serve. Anderson Olsen sets it to Weir, who hits it over. Oof.
Almost saved.
Almost saved by Milky. Needs to get a better angle on that, but nice effort. Olsen will serve for the Cardinals. The overhand and not enough power to get it over the net. And a couple such substitutions for Emmanuel. Catherine Ryman for Jackie Scherenbeck. Katie Lillo in for Emily Zimmerman. And Hannah Fox in for Jenna Milky. Catherine Rhyme will serve. And not enough power on that one. Point Eleva. And a substitution for Eleva. Bates in for Weir. Bates will serve to Mayhew. Yeah. Nauman with a nice spike there. And Eleva-Strum was not able to recover.
I'm getting a feeling that Kendra's left-handed, because all her hits so far have been lefty.
Well, she is serving left-handed.
I just noticed
Probably
that.
means she's left-handed.
Well, what do you know?
I'm not completely sure, but it probably means she's left-handed.
It's so awesome that they get a lefty hitter. Those are pretty rare if I am correct.
Yeah. And she serves it out of bounds. Points are going back and forth here for Emmanuel and Eleva.
Tied 7-7.
Yep. 8 more points for either side till the end of the game.
If we're right.
Set.
Which we might not be, but
I think we are. Topper serves. And Rose, Katie Lillo.
almost hits the line, Judge.
Yep. Almost hits. Topper will serve again. And that's an ace.
Ba-boom, that's an ace. Ba-boom, that's an ace.
No, James.
JV cheer. Gotta remember that.
She'll serve again.
Why do I have the JV cheers memorized?
And that will be out. I just saw the point for, okay. The point for Emmanuel went from 7 to 9 for a second. And I was wondering what happened, but they switched it back to 8. Zimmerman will serve. That goes to Bates. And Wojcik tried to hit it over.
Looks like it hit the, whatever this part of your hand is called.
The wrist.
The wrist. If you want to get all technical here, yeah.
Bates couldn't quite get it. Well, she did get under that, but hit it in at the wrong angle.
I was looking for the colloquial English word for that.
So wrist. You were looking for wrist.
Maybe not.
Zimmerman doesn't like that serve, decides to take another one. And hits it to Wojcik. And Anderson tips it over.
Oh!
That was close, but Wojcik was not able to hit it inbounds.
4 more points. Maybe.
Maybe. Zimmerman will serve again. Not enough height on that one. No. McSorley will serve. And Zimmerman bumps it. Sharonbeck bumps it over. Froelich bumps it over to Leva, and is that a lift?
Yep.
Yep, that was a lift. Couple substitutions for Emmanuel. Jackie Sharonbeck in for Catherine Rhyme, and Jenna Milkey in for
Anna Fox.
Anna Fox. I got
Jenna's going to serve.
Jenna will serve. I think she has an underhand serve. Yep. And Bates bumps it. McSorley bumps it back over. Zimmerman sets it, and Froelich.
Oh! Lots of power on that one.
I just got a call from a random number. I'm not sure if you're out there, but I can't take calls at the moment, or text. Text James, his number is on the screen.
630. Whose area code is that? Oh!
Jackie Sharonbeck with a nice
Whoa.
save there. Well done.
That was really nice.
You can tell the Leva wasn't expecting that because no one responded as it went onto their floor. Froelich will serve. A lot of power to Froelich. I'm not sure what happened right there.
It hit off her hand side right there.
Yeah.
1 more point if we're right.
Point to Leva. Game point for Emmanuel.
Maybe.
Pretty close to ending here,
Maybe.
we think.
Possibility.
Topper in for OEM.
I did book for C-Team. I should really know if this happens or not.
Wojcik serves.
Oh,
Barely gets it over.
that was a lift,
And that's
yeah.
a lift.
Comeback mounting right here.
Yep. Emmanuel has to get this point if they don't want to go to 16. And point Leva, which means 2 more points to the end of the game.
Yep.
You have to win by 2.
Got ourselves a nail biter.
And Wojcik serves into the net. And a substitution for both sides. Catherine Mayhew in for Maggie Froelich, and for Eleva, Autumn Botch in for Elisa Wojcik. Rose Sharonbeck will serve. Anderson
Ceiling.
bumps it into the ceiling. Gotta account for that.
We were wrong.
We were wrong. It's going to 25.
Maybe 20. I don't know.
It'd be 21. Rose serves again. And Eleva barely gets it over there. Zimmerman sets it over. Olsen with the bump. And too many hits. Point Emmanuel. Now leading by 3.
So we really don't have an idea when this game will end. Sometime less than 25.
Less than 26.
Oh. If we're going to get all technical here.
25 or less.
Yes.
There we go.
Unless, you know, they both get tied at 24 and has to go
James
26.
just... Olsen serves into the net.
I'm
Point
just
Emmanuel.
saying that could happen, and then it would be more than 25.
A couple more substitutions. Katie Lillo in for Emily Zimmerman, and Hannah Fox in for Jenna Milkey. Jackie Sharonbeck will serve. Justin Topper. Tried to get anything? Is that end of game? At 19?
We're playing to 19 apparently.
Okay.
That's an obscure number, but here comes the handshake, and
Yep.
JV will be coming out soon.
Yep.
But that's our broadcast.
Yep. So from James Shazer, Brent Rutz, and myself, Ben Nelman, see you next time.
Yep. Adios, amigos.